Hello and welcome to another episode of Coffee with Champions. I am your host, Thurboski. Today we are trying out my Winter Soldier deck build in my Core Plus series. We are going up against Ultron. Ultron will have the Doomsday Chair and be on standard difficulty. I will shuffle up both decks. The main scheme, when revealed, place the top card of my deck face down as a drone minion, and then I will draw my hand. I drew Electrical Discharge, Relentless Assault, Spoiling for a Fight, Cybernetic Arm, Winter Armor, and Silent Infiltration. I will keep the arm and discard the rest. Two copies of Metal Arm, one copy of 1x1, and the Allied Tigra. Alright, I will spend one of the Metal Punch to play the Cybernetic Arm. I will jump in the hero form. I will spend the arm to play 1x1, deal 3 damage to an enemy. If that attack defeats an enemy, deal 3 damage to an enemy. So I'll defeat the drone, and then I'll deal 3 damage to Ultron. Next, I will spend Strength and Tigra to play Metal Punch, dealing another 7 damage to Ultron, dropping him down to a total 7 health. Next, I'll basic attack for 2. That'll be the end of my turn. I will ready up. I drew Relentless Assault, Captain America, Winter Rifle, Spoiling for a Fight, and Mockingbird. Villain phase starts. 1 on the main. Ultron will attack me. I will basic defend. So Ultron will attack for 2 plus 1, so 3 damage total. Or 1 damage total. He attacks me. I will place the first 1 down. And then the minion will attack me. I'll take the 1 damage. Going down to 9 health. End of my turn. Encounter card. Invasive AI. When revealed, each player discards top 3 cards of their deck, discarding Helicarrier, Hulk, and Super Soldier. Start of my turn. I will spend 4 to play the Captain America ally. After he enters play, ready a shield character, and he enters with tough, so he will keep the tough on him. I will ready. I will basic attack and take out the drone, taking 2 threat off of invasive AI. And then I will basic defend or thwart with Captain America and clear that out. That'll be the end of my turn. I will ready up. Draw 5. Genius, Power of Aggression, Nick Fury, and Safe House number 30. Start of the villain phase, 1 more. On the main, Ultron will attack for 2. I will basic defend with Captain America. Ultron will attack for a total of 3. Captain America is defeated. Encounter card. Oh, hold on. I will take the 1 damage from the drone. Encounter card. The villain will attack me. Total of 3. I will basic defend. Total 2, and then 3 on the boost. Blocking 2, so taking 3 damage down to 5 health. End of the villain. Start of my turn. I'll spend 2 from Genius and 2 Power of Aggression. Actually, I'll spend Power of Aggression and Safe House to play Nick Fury, and I'll draw 3 cards. I will use the arm to play 1/1, dealing 3 damage to the drone, and then another 3 to Ultron, dropping him down to 2 health, taking 2 threat off the main. And then I will spend Power of Aggression to play Winter Mask. I should have done that the other way around, but I'm not going to backtrack that. Nick Fury, I will have him attack Ultron for 2, which will defeat the first stage of Ultron. Second stage comes in with a total of 22 health. When Ultron attacks you, put the top card of your deck face down, engage with a drone minion. Until the end of this attack, Ultron gets +1 for each drone minion engaged with you. So he gets a little bit tougher. That'll be the end of my turn. I will ready up, draw Metal Punch, Combat Training, Aggressive Stance, and Electrical Discharge. Start of the villain phase, 1 on the main. Ultron will attack for a base of 2. I will block with Nick Fury. Total of 4 damage. Nick Fury is defeated. I will put the drone minion into play. Drone minion will attack me. I will use the arm to play arm block. I will prevent all that damage and deal 3 damage to the drone, which will take out the drone. And it will take the threat off the main. I will exhaust Winter Mask to draw a card. Encounter card. Upgraded drones. Attach to Ultron drone's environment. Drones are now +1 attack and 2 hit points. Start of my turn. I will spend 2 to play Electrical Discharge using the energy resource. I will deal 4 damage to an enemy. I paid for that using the energy, so I will stun Ultron. Ultron is stunned. And then I will spend 1 to play Aggressive Stance, and I will attack Ultron for 2. End of the turn. I will ready up, draw 5 cards. Silent Infiltration, Black Widow, Arm Block, Spoiling for a Fight. I decked out, so I get an encounter card. Let me shuffle up my deck. And a string. Start of the villain phase, 1 on the main. Ultron is stunned. He will not attack. No drones come out. And then encounter cards. Discard an upgrade or support that I control. I will discard Aggressive Stance and Drone Efficiency. Each player puts the top card engaged with them as a drone minion. Perfect. Start of my turn. I will spend Strength and Spoiling for a Fight to play Black Widow. After I play her, return an attack event from my discard pile to my hand. I do not have one. I will attack with Winter Soldier, take up the minion. I will draw a card. And I will spend the arm and 2 to play Metal Punch, dealing 8 damage to Ultron. Down to 12 health. Black Widow will attack for 2, down to 10. And that will be the end of my turn. I will ready up, draw 5, Spoiling for a Fight, Energy, Nick Fury, Winter Rifle, and 1x1. One threat on the main. Ultron will attack for a base of 2. I will block with Black Widow. Total of 4. Black Widow is defeated. I will put a drone into play. The drone will attack me for 1. I will take the 1 damage, down to 4 health. And counter card. I will put another drone minion into play. Let's see. Ultron's got 10 health left. Start of my turn, I will spend 2 energy, Winter Rifle, and Spoiling for a Fight to play Nick Fury and draw 3 cards. Spoiling for a Fight, Combat Training, and Mockingbird. I will use the arm to play 1x1, dealing 3 damage to a drone minion, and 3 damage to Ultron. Ultron is down to 7 health. 2 threat off the main, back down to 0. I will spend Mockingbird and Spoiling for a Fight. Actually, first, let me play an Exhaust Winter Mask and draw a card. That changes things. I will spend two from Genius and Combat Training to play Mockingbird. Have her come into play and stun Ultron. I will have Nick Fury and Mockingbird both attack Ultron for a total of 3, dropping him down to 4 health. I will attack him for 2, dropping him down to 2 health. And then I will play Spoiling for a Fight, discarding cards until I find a minion. I find MODOK. And I will ready Winter Soldier. None of these minions have guard, so I will attack Ultron for 2, and that will defeat Ultron. That is the end of game 1. I'm going to shuffle up these decks and start a second game using, instead of the Doomsday Chair, I'm going to use, from Sinister Motives, the Down to Earth module set that I spoke about on the episode 1 of Coffee to Go, a Coffee with Champions podcast. My guest for that episode was Relaxing Gliitch. If you have not heard it yet, I encourage you to please check it out. I'm going to pause the video, shuffle everything up, and I'll get everything dealt out shortly. Alright, I am back. I'm just doing the finishing touches on the shuffling. Shuffled in the Down to Earth mod set. Got Ultron reset back to 17 hit points for stage 1. Main scheme set at 0. Going to shuffle up the player deck. Put the top card face down. Winter Soldier, if the first gameplay wasn't enough proof, is very, very, very strong. The fact that the main stage on solo is 3 and it did not advance to the second should be proof that he is very, very powerful, and including the Doomsday Chair. So there's the top as a drone. I'll draw 6. Opening hand is Spoiling for a Fight, Silent Infiltration, 1x1, Strength, Winter Mask, and Metal Punch. I will keep Strength and Winter Mask and Powerful Punch and discard the rest and draw 3 more. Relentless Assault, and Metal Punch. Alter Ego action, I will spend 1 to search for a Cybernetic Arm and put it into play. I'm going to jump up into hero form. spend 1 to play Winter Mask. And then I'm going to use the arm and 2 from strength to play Metal Punch, hitting the minion with 8 overkill, so 7 will go onto Ultron, knocking him down to 10 health. I will exhaust Winter Mask to draw 1 card. It is genius. I will hold on to both of those, and I'll attack Ultron for 2, dropping him down to 8 health. That is the end of my turn. I will ready up, draw 3 cards. Mockingbird, Power of Aggression, Power of Aggression. 1 threat will go on the main. Ultron will attack me for a base of 2. I will take it. 3, 4, 5 total. And then I'll take that. So chopping down to 5 health. And counter card. Friends and Family Obligation. While you're in hero form, increase the resource cost of each event you play by 1. Alter Ego action. Discard 1 identity specific card from your hand. Discard this obligation. So that's a very tough one to get right now. Start of my turn. Going to spend 4, including the arm, to play Metal Punch, taking out the minion, knocking Ultron down to 1 health, taking 1 threat off the main. Going to exhaust the mask, draw 1 card. It is Helicarrier. I'm going to have to drop down to Alter Ego and recover up to 8 health, and I'll pitch these 3 cards. That'll be the end of my turn. I will ready up, draw 6. Armor, Black Widow, 1 by 1. Electrical Discharge, Aggressive Stance, Nick Fury, 1 threat on the main. Ultron's going to scheme for 1 plus. Boost, choose either spend a mental resource or put the top card. I will spend the mental. So Ultron's only going to scheme for 1. Encounter card. Winter Soldier. I will exhaust Bucky Barnes to remove Red Root programming from the game. Start of my turn. I'm going to spend 4 to play Nick Fury and draw 3 cards. I will spend Electrical Discharge to get rid of Friends and Family Obligation. I will jump up in hero form. And I will attack Ultron with Nicholas Fury for 2, taking Ultron out and moving him to the second stage. He comes in with 22 health, and he will get stronger now. That will be the end of my turn. I will discard Winter Rifle and ready up. Silent Infiltration, Super Soldiers, Tigra, and Metal Punch. 1 threat will go on the main. That will pop the first main. When revealed, put minion into play. Let's see, stage 2. After placing a threat here during the phase 1, or step 1 of the villain phase, each player must choose to either place 2 threat here or put the top card face down. Starts with 0 threat. Ultron is going to attack for a base of 2. I will block with Nick Fury. Nick Fury is defeated. I will put another drone minion into play, and then I'll put 2 threat on the main instead of adding another minion. Start of my turn. No, hatchet and counter cards. Alright, drones now got stronger. So they are now 2 attack and 2 hit points. Alright. Now at the start of my turn, I will spend 1 to play 1 by 1. Deal 2 damage to both of these, taking those both out. Taking the threat down to 0 on the main. And then I will spend 1, 2, 3 to play Metal Punch for 8. Hold on, let me backtrack that. I will backtrack that this time. I'll draw a card from that. Spoiling for a fight. I do not want that. But I'll spend these 3 and then hit Ultron for 8. 9, 10. He goes down to 12 health. That is the end of my turn. I will discard Spoiling for fight. Draw 5. Hulk. Safe House. Energy. Arm block. Arm block. 1 threat on the main. Ultron will attack for a base of 2. I will use the arm. Total of 4. Arm block will block all of it and deal 3 damage to Ultron, which will be 4. Down to 8 health. I got attacked. And then I'll put 2 on the main instead. This will attack me for 2. I will take the 2 damage. Actually, no. I will spend Safe House to play Arm Block. I will deal the 3 damage to it, which will take this out before it attacks me, taking 2 threat off the main. End of my turn. Encounter card. Each drill minion attacks you. If no attacks were made this way, and then I deck out, so I get another encounter card. Ultron attacks you. Discard top card of your deck for each damage dealt by this attack. So he's going to attack me for a base of 3. I'm going to take it. So 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 damage dealt. Top 4 discarded. Down to 4 health. Now my turn. I will take out one of them. Take 2 threat off the main. Draw a card. I will play the Power of Aggression to play Hulk. And then I will drop down to Alter Ego. And then that will be the end of my turn. I do not use Hulk for attacking, only for blocking. 1 threat on the main. Ultron will scan for a base of 2, 3, and 4 total. 5, and an encounter card. Invasive AI, discard the top 3. Arm block, Winter Armor, Winter Rifle. 3 threat on there. Start of my turn. 4 health, and Ultron has 8 health left. Yeah, I can do this. I'm going to flip up in the hero form. Going to use energy to play Electrical Discharge, dealing 4 damage to an enemy. I'll deal 4 damage to Ultron. He's down to 4 health. And he is stunned. Not that this really matters, but we'll have a little bit of fun with this. I'm going to use Arm and Combat Training to play Relentless Assault, dealing 6 damage to a minion with Overkill. So 2 here, and the extra 4 will carry over, and then that will take out Ultron. Thank you very much for joining me for these 2 games. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. Be on the lookout for more content from Coffee with Champions, and also from my podcast, Coffee to Go, a Coffee with Champions podcast. This podcast will be available, hopefully, wherever you find any other major podcasts. Again, thank you very much for joining me. You'll have a good evening. Now that this game is over, I'm going to go and get myself another cup of coffee.